So, përshëndetje të gjithëve. This is a free Albanian lesson. I've been doing these lessons for over 10 years now. And the next one will be held on the first Sunday of August. That will be on the 4th of August. So you're welcome to join then. Unë quhem Elson dhe jam nga Shqipëria, banoj në Gjermani. These lessons are recorded and published on YouTube, so you can check out my YouTube channel and subscribe in order not to miss any of the future lessons. Do të fillojmë me prezantimin. We'll start with the introduction part. Today's topic will be the plural of feminine nouns. So Dora, hello Dora, where are you from and why do you learn Albanian?
Hello, I'm from Germany and I like the Albanian music. I like the sound of the language. So I just was curious about the lessons and wanted to join.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining. Monica?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Mm-hmm.
I'm from Romania and I live in Spain. Well, I like Albanian. I don't have a lot of time to study, but
Okay.
I listen to some music from time to time and well,
Okay.
that's it.
Ku banon në Spanjë? Ku? Në cilin qytet?
Madrid.
Në Madrid, okay, mirë.
Pranë Madrid. Pranë
Në
Madrid.
Madrid, okay. Afër Madridit?
No. Yes, near Madrid.
Afër Madridit, pranë Madridit, po mirë.
Pranë Madridit, yes.
Po, pranë Madridit. Mirë. Lenson?
Përshëndetje, quhem Lenson, unë jam nga Tajvani, po mësoj shqip sepse më pëlqen Shqipëria dhe dua të udhëtoj në Shqipëri.
你什么时候来阿尔巴尼亚？
不知道，可能明年。
哦，明年，很好。MSC? MF? I think this is your first time here. Do you hear me? Okay, so I've sent you the link in the chat box. We'll start with a screen share. This is the plural of feminine nouns. Make sure you watch the previous video we did about the masculine nouns, the plural. Just a second, you should be able to see it now. Okay. Yes, so as I said, check out the plural of masculine nouns we did last time, the rules we learned, and how to build the plural definite and indefinite, both of them. Today's lesson will be much easier because the good thing is that the feminine nouns in plural, most of them will stay the same in singular and in plural in both of them. So there are some rules that we'll follow. However, most of them will remain the same. Let's see. We'll start second slide. So nouns in Albanian, they have a form, definite, indefinite. They have a case. We have gone through all these cases. You can check out the previous lessons. I've done lessons about all of these. We have masculine and feminine nouns. A lesson about the neutral nouns will come soon as well. And today's is the plural of nouns. Let's go to slide number 3. There are some general rules when it comes to the plural of nouns, not only of feminine ones, but also the masculine nouns. So there are some rules. However, for many words or for most words, the plural will be irregular. For feminine nouns, the most common suffixes to build the plural, or the most common endings, are e and e. So the plural of feminine nouns will have these like 90% of the time. In Albanian, there are some nouns that have two forms in plural. There are just a couple of them, not many. And for the feminine nouns, there are none. So the masculine one, we mentioned it in the last lesson. There were some nouns that have two forms in plural. There are nouns that have two genders in Albanian. There are some nouns that in singular, they're masculine, but in plural, they're feminine. We covered that one also in the previous lesson. And the last one, most of the feminine nouns will have the same form in plural. So they will not change. Should there be any questions, you can interrupt me anytime. If you'd like to add something or anything like that, just let me know. So let's start with how to build the plural of feminine nouns. We'll check out the first suffix, a. Most of the feminine nouns that have an e at the end, they build the plural by changing it to a, and these are some examples. So all of them are in singular here. The plural is by changing the last letter to a. So njëvajz, dyvajza. That is a daughter or girl. Then we have nën, nëna, the plural. Gazet, gazeta, newspaper. I translated those that I guess are new to you, and those that are more common, I did not translate it, but if you don't know what they mean, I can just write them there. Newspaper, gazette, gazeta, revista, a magazine, dom, ark, that's a chest where you put things inside, clothes. Biche, a beast, the plural is with a. Fush, fusha, du fusha. Lopat, lopata, the plural is with a. Pul, pula, truieza, bulesa. Covers, bulesa tavoline or bulesa truieze. Tablecloths. Nefik, dusika, so the plural is with a. Any questions so far? And all the words here? Or any other nouns you'd like to add to this list? There are many.
So I have a question. Basically, the plural is like the definite.
That is true. Yes, for this nouns, yes, the plural looks like the definite form in singular. Vais is a girl. Vaisa has two meanings, either the girl or girls. So it has the same form like the definite form in singular. Yeah.
I have some more that you asked, for example, like for truez. Is it in the list? Yeah.
What about it?
It has the same plural, right? Plural.
What do you mean the same plural? So truez, truieza.
In a.
Yes, with a.
Yeah,
yes.
Plural.
Pral, yes. Pral, fairy tale. Pral, prala. Nie pral to prala, the same in plural. Correct.
Makin.
Makin, makina. From here. So fairy tales. That's the plural. Here, so these nouns, as I said, the majority of feminine nouns that end in not all of them. Before we check out the rest that end in let's check out the definite form for these, because we just learned how to say girls, but not the girls, so the definite form. And that one will be on slide number 5. Here we have the singular, vais. Vais are the plural, what we learned today, and simply add a T to any of them. And that's how you build a plural definite, the girls. And when to use it, we also talked a lot about that in the previous lessons, typically as a subject of the sentence, vaizat, Jan, poboin, whatever. Fush, a field, fush, fusha, fushat, the fields. So you just add a T at the end. Pul, pula, pulat, just a T. Yes, to all of them, no exception, just add a T at the end, and that's how you build the plural definite form. Here. We are going through the nominative case. At the end of the lesson, I'll show you a table where you can see all the other cases as well. But this plural here, that's the nominative one. Let's go to the next suffix. So it's the suffix and many other feminine nouns keep this also in the plural. So many nouns change to a, but many other ones will keep the same form. And these are these nouns here. Yav, which is week. Nie yav, du yav stays the same in plural. Nie dit, du dit for days. Nie ju, du ju, languages. Flas, du ju, tri ju. The same in plural and in singular. Cow, lob, stas, and kafsh are synonyms, animal. Run, root, or roots would be the same in plural. Nie run, du run. Nie or, du or, 1 hour, 2 hours. Or it's also a clock, or mol for apple, nie mol, du mol, comb, leg or foot, skal, a ladder or stairs is the same in plural, nie skal, du skal, bring, rib or ribs is the same, lug, rug for street or road is the same, nie rug, du rug, kung, a song, en for a dish, calf, animal, pem, tree, so they all keep the same form in plural. Many of them change to a, but many other ones stay the same. There is no way to find out will it, if it ends in will it change to a or will it keep the same form? There's no way to find that out. You just need to learn them by heart. Yeah, so let's check out the definite form. Again, you just add a T to the end. Rug, rug, rugut. So a street, streets, the streets. Yav, yav, yavet, gungut, etc. So to all of them, simply add a T at the end. Mir. Keni puetje. Any questions so far?
Yes, basically, how do you know when it's the first or the second type?
So there is no way to know it. You just learn it by heart. There is no rule.
Oh.
There is no rule. You just learn them by heart. You just know them. There is no way. Here. Okay. Let me see. Anyone joined? No. Okay. Let me screen share again. Here. So let's check out now if you're watching from YouTube and you want to join this lesson, at the description box below, there should be a link to join the lesson. So you can click there. Let's check out other suffixes. These are less rare, less common. Suffixes, words, feminine nouns that end in or ul or ul. They form the plural by adding an a at the end. And should there be an like in or ul, that will be dropped. So for example, letter, a letter, plural is letra. So the is dropped. Let me write it next to it. The is dropped and you add an a at the end. Letter, letra. Velper for fox, velpra. Femur, like female or woman, femra. Coder, codra. Loader, lodra. Super, so that's for native English speakers, that's how it's called, like a piece of wood. Super, supra. Zgaver, zgavra, etc. So that's how they build.
We cannot
plural.
see the screen.
If you remember,
we cannot see it.
You cannot see it. Let me stop and then I'll start again. If you remember
The
it from
screen.
the last lesson, this rule was the same for masculine nouns. We mentioned it also in the last lesson, like liber, libra, dimmer, dimra. You see now the screen?
Yo.
No.
No? No? Okay. You can also open the link I sent you in the chat box. It should you should be able to see it from there. I'll start again.
Like we see you on the screen.
You see me on the screen. Okay, let me see again. No? You see it now?
No.
Can any of you start screen sharing so I can click from your screens? I don't know why it's not working now. Stop sharing. Wait. Can you,
because
you see it now? Is it working?
Not really.
not really.
No? Okay, I will leave the call and I'll join
And
again.
rejoin. Yeah, maybe that.
And rejoin again. Okay. Okay. And let me know if you can see it. Screen share, start. Now?
No, I think maybe it's because you maybe accidentally turn on like together modes, and that's why you have.
Oh, I might have done that. How do I do that? What do I do?
I don't know.
Well, let me see. I'll stop. Okay, perfect. We left it at these endings. I said that there was the same. It was the same rule for the masculine nouns as well that we did last time. Liber, libra, right? Dimmer, dimra, etc. So the same for here. Letter, letra, velper, velpra, etc. This will be dropped, and then you add an a at the end. And then we have also this ending, goggle, like acorn from the tree, pupil, plural is gogla, pupla. And with ul, petul, that's a pie, kumbul, you just add an a. There is no to drop there. Just add an a. Petula, kumbula, spatula, tiegula, vetula. Okay? These are not common nouns, but yeah, just pointing them out. Questions so far? Can you put it?
Yep.
What would the definite form be, Monica, for letter or velper?
You add T, like letrat.
Plural definite is with T at the
T.
end still. You add T at the end. Shumir. So let's take letter. Definite was letter. Plural was letra, and plural definite letrat, right? Or the other one with pupil, feather, pupil. Plural was pupla, plural definite puplat, T at the end. Or with the ul ending, For example, cumbul, plum, the fruit, cumbula, and plural definite, cumbulat. So just add a T at the end. Here, let's go to other suffixes. Now, these are very, very common ones. Nouns that end in A are all professions, nationalities in feminine, they all end in A. And other nouns that end in O, typically foreign words. Nouns that end in E and in A, less common, they will all stay the same in plural. So nouns that end in A, all professional nationalities. Here we have suese, scriptare, spagnole, germane, chinese, studente, zanze, etc. They will all be the same in plural. Okay, suese, teacher, scriptare, writer, spagnole, Spanish woman, German woman, Chinese woman, studente, student, and zanze, pupil. The same form in plural. Then other words that are not professions. Anie, a sheep, or lule, flower, tritare, window, dele, sheep, face, the cheek or the page of a book, lage, neighborhood, matze, a cat, nuse, the one who gets married, the bride, shoce, female friend, zile, re for cloud, or rufe, ide, folle, dalen, duce, the bird, solo. They will all be the same in plural. So they will not change the form. Then we have some nouns that end in O, typically foreign words. Video, radio, vaso, palto, a coat, paco, a package, trico, that's a t-shirt, photo, photography. They will be the same in plural. Then we have laifi, hazelnut, nouns that end in E, ștăpi, cutie, cusi, that's a metal pot, like a type of dish. Parti, so not a party, but parti, like political party. Parti, cerși, tepsi, ceveri, they stay the same in plural. A couple with a, shaka, joke from Turkish, kala from Turkish as well, baklava, I guess from Turkish. They stay the same in plural. Mir, plural definite now is a bit tricky. Let's check out the next slide. So you will add a t or an extra at the end. There are some of them that take an extra and these are nouns that have a stressed vowel. So matze, matzet, simply a T at the end, video, videot, also a T, but ștăpi ends in a stressed E. The same for kala in a stressed A. In this case, you will add an extra when you spell it. When you pronounce it, it's not important, it's the same. But when you spell it, you need an extra So let's go back here. These nouns all with E, these with A. When you spell out the plural, it will be with an extra at the end, plural definite. Mir, any questions, any words you'd like to add here? We'll do an exercise shortly.
Yeah, I think you missed the most important one, zemra.
Zemra. Let me go back. Thank you for pointing
Zemra.
out. Zemra. Heart. Shumir. Zemer, zemra. The same for thember, which is the heel on the foot. The heel, thember, thembra. Yes. Other ones?
Under?
Under with yes, that would be another suffix to add. So under, plural, andra. Under, andra, correct? Theater. Yeah. There are irregular forms, not many. Not, the plural is net for nights. Grua, the plural is gra, women. There, for a door, the plural is duer, doors. And door, which is hand, plural is duar, hands, duar. Yes, that's a plural. And plural definite, also it's complicated for these nouns. You will add sometimes an in front, sometimes an after. So not, the plural was net. If you just add an extra T there will be two T's together. So that's why you need a vowel in between. Netet, the nights. For duer, just add a T, duert. For duar, duart. And for gra, you need an extra because it's a stressed vowel. We go back to the previous rule, gra, grat. Okay? Yeah, so there are not many irregular forms in the plural feminine. I think that was all. Let me go. Let me see. Yes, those are all the rules to build the plural feminine nouns. In comparison with the masculine ones, there are less rules here, and the majority will be the same form in plural. There are not many irregular forms, and still we have the rule by adding the T at the end when it is plural definite. You just add a T. Yes, that was all here. Any questions about plural of nouns?
Alison, I have a question.
Oh.
What about air, wind?
Say it again.
Air, wind.
Oh, wind, air. Air. Plural is, so this is irregular as well. We can add it to
okay.
this. Air. Plural is airera. 1 second. Here. There's another one then we can add as well. Air, wind. Plural airera. And the same for jail, which is dish, stew. Plural is jailera. So also you add ra at the end. Era, jailera, yes. Oh, another one we can add to, where is it? Yes, this list, another ending is with us. For example, molars, that's a cheekbone. Molza. 1 second. Molza. And the same for airs, which is herb, the plant herb, erza. Yes. Other ones?
And that I have here because I have my own list. Dalg, wave.
Dalga.
What is the?
You dalg, du dalga.
Because you know, I have a web page where I check and they say it's dal. Is it correct?
No, it's not correct. Dalg, you dalg, du dalg. It stays the same. It's the same form. You dalg, du dalg. Yes. So we'll add it to this list. But dalg, or what do you say?
I will send you the screenshot. Just a second, if you don't mind.
Sure. No, I don't mind. No problem. So dalg stays the same in plural. Dalg to fucishme. Yes, stays the same.
Just a sec.
Take your time. Elizabeth, përshëndetje.
Can you see what they say?
It's not here yet. It's now uploading. So definite dalga, definite plural dalgut. So that's a definite plural with a T at the end. So indefinite is dalga.
No, they say plural dal.
Dal. No, dal, no. I've never heard of that. I see now. Dal.
So
the one in blue, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Dal, no. But a synonym to it is val, yes. Here. Let me go back. Okay, other ones? Other nouns to add?
Maybe she meant val, that iron.
Which one?
Val. That ring.
Oh, thal.
Maybe she meant that.
No, I meant what is
for
written.
Wave. No.
Wave.
Thal would be then masculine, but it doesn't have a plural. Yeah, thali, it's definite, but it doesn't have a plural. Yes, dal, near dal, du dalg stays the same in plural, but not the dal one. Yeah, let's go to slide number. Katrandiet, here's an overview. We had the same, I showed you the same table for masculine nouns in the previous lesson. So what we learned today was only this line here. I will underline it, that one there. So we learned the nominative one. We learned the plural indefinite and the plural definite with T at the end. So this table shows you all the cases. To the very left, nominative, accusative, dative, genitive. Then on top we have the singular and the plural form. If you remember it, when we did for the last lesson, we said that in the plural, nominative and accusative is the same in the indefinite. So that's why check out the next line will be the same there for both of them. And we also said for masculine nouns, just put ve to the plural. For dative, for genitive, also here you simply put a ve. Now, how to use these cases, we have done many lessons about them. You can take a look at those. You just replace the words then, how to use this. This table shows you just the plural, the endings that the plural will take in different cases. So ve for the dative, ve also for the genitive. And there is no difference definite, indefinite. It was the same for both of them. The ablative had a new ending, which we only see there, the sh, sh, lulesh, two nouns modifying each other, like buchet lulesh, a bouquet of flowers, right? Lulesh, petale lulesh. And the plural definite was the same, like genitive and dative with ve at the end. So these are the endings the plural will take in these cases. And we did today only nominative. Those are the examples I gave you from the previous slides. Those were in nominative. But be careful, the nouns can take any of these endings in the plural. Mirë, do të bëjmë një ushtrim tani. We'll do an exercise. Mirë, before we do this one, in case you're watching from YouTube, you can pause the video. You can try to do it by yourself, or you can leave it as a comment below, and then you can continue. So you can see the answers as well. If you want to join this lesson, go to the description box. There should be a link to join. And the next lesson will be in August. What date was it? The 4th of August at the same time. Here are some nouns in feminine. Let me see, are they all in feminine? Yes, they're all nouns in feminine, and we will change them now. We'll also review a bit the singular definite form. Oh, indefinite singular is already given, so I'll remove that. We'll build the plural indefinite and the plural definite as well. Mirë. So we'll do it like this. Let me see how many of you are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, and how many are here? The translation is there if you want to know what they mean. These are done yet. Yeah, the first 3 ones, Monica. The next 3 ones, Nicolas. The other 3 ones, Lenson. The other 3 ones, who was the other one? Dora. And for the other ones, I have other exercises in the next slide. So let me know the definite singular, the plural from today, and the plural definite as well. Here. So I'll stop screen share for a second. I'll stop screen share for a second. So 1 moment. Breathe. Okay, so let me start again. Yeah, so if you're ready, we can start directly then.
Yeah, I remember it was Carige, but I don't see it any longer. Oh, now. So it should be the same because it's a, right?
The same in singular first, definite singular.
Ah, well. Oh. Carige.
So Carige, and then what do you add or what do you remove?
Carige, for the definite singular or
so here definite singular, yes. So what do we add or remove there? Say it again.
Carigia, maybe.
So you spell it like this.
You removed it with e.
With e, yes, because yes, correct. Normally the rule, so like shisha or lule, for example, normally the rule is you add ja, exactly. But here we avoid this j. Because now that's a 1 letter, so we avoid that and we put a sound similar to ya, which is e. Carigya, the chair. Okay, what's the plural?
Carigya.
Indefinite?
It should be indefinite plural. It should be the same like the carige.
Yes, nouns that end in a are the same in plural. And plural definite?
And cariget.
Yeah, the chairs, cariget, correct. The next one?
Now it's really difficult to guess if it's the. I would say Hana.
Hana, correct.
But I'm not sure.
Hana, correct. The moon.
And, you know, I mean for the plural.
For the plural, yes. It is difficult to guess. We don't know. We just. Can you guess?
Yeah. I guess Hana. It sounds better, but I'm not sure.
Plural is Hana.
And Hana.
Hana. Yes. Pem.
Pem, well, Pema. Here it's difficult.
Pem, du pem stays the same in plural.
The same.
Yes.
So Pemat.
Pemat, show me. Pemat, plural definite, correct. Thick. Oh, it was another one. Who is ready now?
It was me, Nicholas.
Yes.
Fic, it become fica in definite.
Fica. And now plural. Nie fic, du. There is no way to know it. You just learn it by heart. Nie fic, du fica.
Fica.
Plural definite.
Ficat.
Ficat. Well, shisha.
Shisha, I think. Shisha. No, shishya.
Shishya. With a J. Shishya.
And I think it stays the same.
It stays the same. Nie shisha, du shisha.
Shishet.
Shishet. Show me here. Radio.
The one in O, I think it stays the same in plural, but.
So here it stays the same. You're right. Nie radio, du radio. So we have done this a very, very long time ago. Radio. Yeah. Yes. Radio. Yeah. Video. Yeah. And plural definite.
Radiot.
Radiot. Show me. Sham. It's another one, I guess. Yes. Who is ready now?
It's fine. Shamiya.
Yeah, the scarf. So that's, yes, a scarf, I guess. Yeah.
And then stay the same. So du shami.
Du shami, pas?
Shamit.
An extra at the end. Okay. It's not scarf. What's the English word? Shami is napkin, or shami is like the headscarf, not just a scarf, a headscarf. That's shami. Nie shami, du shami. Fatur.
Fatura.
Fatur, du fatura as well.
Du fatura, okay. And faturat.
Cutii postare.
Does postare also need to change?
So it's just an adjective. It doesn't change.
Okay, so kuti and kutia postare.
Right.
And kuti postare stays the same. And then kutit with an in the end.
Show me. Cutit postare. The mailboxes. Cutit postare. The last three ones, who had those? Chadar, definite.
It was me, but I am not sure. I don't know.
So, ending, we saw it, this one. The same like motor, letter.
Chadra.
Chadra, yes. Chadra. And definite. Nie chadar, du.
Chadra.
Chadra as well, yes. It is the same like the singular one. And plural definite, you just add the T at the end.
Chadrat.
Chadrat, correct. The umbrellas. Tavolin pune, or tuies pune, desk.
Tavolin.
Tavolin is tavolina, correct. And plural, nie tavolin, du tavolina. Plural definite, you add the T at the end, tavolinat. Right? Now this is, what about pune? Pune is not an adjective like postare. Anyone knows? We talked about it when we did the ablative and genitive case. Now this is a bit more complicated. It has nothing to do with the plural by itself.
Punes.
Huh? So the indefinite is also pune, but the rest is not pune. So tavolin is indefinite, right? That one, tavolin. The same is also here. Tavolina, it's also indefinite. So for the indefinite, you don't have to worry, stays pune. But for the definite form, as soon as the noun, these are two nouns together, right? As soon as the first noun becomes definite, then you can no longer use the ablative case. That's the ablative case. You change it to the genitive. Tavolina e punas. This is not related to today's lesson, it was about the cases we did a long time ago. Becomes genitive, yes, Elizabeth, correct. So it means literally the table of work. So working table. And the same for the plural, tavolinat e punas. Here, this is about previous lessons, it's not about today's lesson. Here, so if the first noun is definite, then it changes to genitive. If it's indefinite, then it's ablative. Okay, library, bookstore. The bookstore, the same like shami, libraria. Plural stays the same. Një librari, dy librari. And the last one? Was it Dora?
I don't know.
Shami, the same rule.
Library.
Yes, librarit. So you add the extra at the end. Okay, any questions here? Can you put it?
Jo.
Yeah, so it just takes, yes, time, exercise, practice. Slide number 16 është një lexim. There is a reading part. 1 second. Wait. Slide number 16. Okay. So I assume Elizabeth cannot use the microphone. Who else is there? Emse, do you hear me? Emse is on pause. Okay. Lenson, can you read out the first paragraph, please?
Në një fasht të vogël,
Fshat.
Fshat, sorry. Në një fshat të vogël kishte shumë shtëpi të bardha me dritare të madha dhe dyer për druri. Tavolina dhe karrige të thjeshta në dodeshim në obore. Ku fëmijët luanim në I can see the word now. Luanin në hijen e pëmëve të larta. Lule shumëgjërëshe zbukuronim çdo xhep të kopshteve. Cep.
Mirë, there are many nouns in plural here. Lenson, can you tell me some nouns in plural? It can be masculine or feminine.
Tavolina? Wait.
Po, tjetër?
Karrige,
tjetër? Fëmijët, tjetër?
I think pëmëve is also in plural, but not in...
Correct. So check out the table. It could be any of these endings. As long as it's plural, that's the important one. So pëmëve is also plural. Tjetër?
Kopshteve.
Kopshteve, yes. There are some more.
Shtëpi,
shumë mirë.
Maybe lule.
Shumë mirë. Dritare and dyer. And obore. Mirë. So skip the adjectives. We have not done the plural of adjectives yet. So these in blue. If there are questions, leave them for next time. These are in plural. I'll have a lesson about the plural of adjectives. So this in blue for another time. The rest, check out the nouns. So në një fshat të vogël, in a small village, there were shumë shtëpi të bardha, many white houses. Me dritare të mëdha, with big windows. Me dyer prej druri, with gates or doors made of wood. Dyer, një der, dy dyer. So it's a plural. Tavolina dhe karrige të thjeshta, like simple tables and chairs, were found, ndodheshin në obore. That's a yard. Plural, so yards, obore. Ku fëmijët luanin, where the children were playing, nën hijen e pemëve të larta, so under the shadow of tall trees. Yeah, lule shumëgjyshe, colorful. Zbukuroj, anyone knows that? Zbukuroj?
Yeah, of course, from Bukur. Made beautiful.
So decorate. Colorful flowers were decorating çdo cep.
Every corner.
Yeah. every corner of the garden. Yeah, of the gardens in plural. Okay. So that's also in plural. Adjective, shumgjyshe. Mirë, keni pyetje? Zbukuroj, to decorate. Zbukuroj. Mirë. Paragrafi 2, Monika, mund ta lexosh?
Okay. Në mëngjes gratë blideshin për të pirë kafe, duke sjell me vete gota të bukura dhe pjata të mbushura me ëmbëlsira tradicionale. Bisedat vazhdonin për orë të tëra, ndërsa fëmijët shkonin në shkollë me çanta të mbushura me libra.
Shumë mirë. So, emra në shumës, some nouns in plural.
Okay, gratë.
Gratë, shumë mirë. The women, po.
I'm not sure about cafe or beer.
Yeah, it could be both actually, because it's singular and in plural. Let's say it's plural, drinking like coffees.
Gota.
Gota, shumë mirë. Pjata.
Ëmbëlsira. Bisedat. I'm not sure about tëra. I'm not sure what.
Tëra, that's an adjective.
Honestly. Yeah, okay.
This is plural.
Fëmijët. Fëmijët, shkollë, çanta,
po. Plural of shkollë will be shkolla. So it's singular there. They were going to school.
To school. Okay.
To school, shumë mirë. Libra, shumë mirë. So të mbushura, adjective, të mbushura. I mean, you can see a pattern already. Bardha, mëdha, thjeshta, larta, mbushura, tëra. So these are adjectives in plural.
Yes.
Mbushura again. Mirë. Can you try and translate it? Në mëngjes, gratë blidheshin për pirë.
Some words I don't know. In the morning, women blidheshin, I'm not sure. Together. What does
come together? They were coming together.
And to drink coffee, bringing with themselves glasses of beautiful glasses. Piata, plates. Of dishes. Plates with mbushura. I'm not sure.
The mbushura filled.
Filled with traditional sweets.
Sure.
The talks or the conversations. Continued.
Shumë. For orë të tëra, for
hours on it.
Yes, in English you'd say for hours and hours. Whereas
while children were going to school with bags full of books.
Shumë. Me libra, correct. So if you see a T at the end of these words in bold, it's a definite plural. Bisedat, fëmijët, the children, the conversations, fëmijët again. And if you don't have the T, it's the indefinite. Mirë. Nicolas, can you read out the last paragraph?
Po. Në shtëpi lambat ndriçonin mbrëmjet e gjata të dimrit. Gratë përgatitnin ushqime në furrë, duke përdorur tava të mëza dhe lugë druri për të trazuar gjellërat e shishme. Në fundjavë, familjet mblideshin dhe organizonin piknik me shishe të mbushura, me lëngje freksuese dhe kuti të mbushura me ushqime të ndryshme. Këto ishin momentet me të dashura për ta.
Për ta, mirë. Can you recognize some nouns in plural?
Lambat.
Lambat, shumë mirë. The lamps. The light bulbs, the lamps, po.
Gratë.
Gratë, po.
Ushqime, maybe.
Ushqime, shumë mirë.
Food. Ok, pardon. Tava.
Tava, shumë mirë.
Gjellërat.
Gjellërat, po.
Familiet, maybe.
Familiet, Shumir.
Pique-niquen, mes chicheux.
Shishe.
Chiché. What else? Mes ushim again in the last.
Ushime, pa.
Momentet.
Shumir, momentet.
I think
There
I
are some other
forgot
ones.
one.
There are some other ones.
Yes.
So,
Lunge.
Bramiet,
Lunge.
Bramiet, Lunge, Shumir. Then we have Lug, Nilug, Dulug, stays the same, plural.
Oh.
And we have Kuti, Nikuti, Dukuti. Then we have, there was one more, Picnic, that's a plural, picnics. It's a masculine noun, so we did, and Dimrit, no, that's in singular, Dimrit. Mir, would you like to translate it? Are there too many new words for you?
A bit, I will try.
So, në shtëpi lampat ndriçonin.
Yeah, lampat ndriçonin, I don't know these words.
Ndriçoj, to shine. At home, the light bulbs or the lamps, the light bulbs were shining. Mbrëmjet e gjata të dimrit, the long winter evenings. Here, they were shining during this time, during the long winter evenings.
Okay.
Grat, brua,
It was a woman. Wait.
Yes, so
The
plural.
woman prepare the food or the meal.
Shumir.
Ne four, I forgot.
Four is oven.
It's like okay.
Një furrë, dy furra. Duke përdorur tava të mëdha, using big pans. So that's a frying pan, a pan.
Okay.
Tava, plural. So using big pans and lug druri. Lug is spoon. Oh, wood spoons. Wood spoons. You can optionally use a prey here, it's optional. Here. Për të trazuar. Trazoj means to mix. Përziej, trazoj is the same. Përziej, trazoj. Mix. To mix.
And gjelrat, I forgot.
Gjelrat e shishme, the delicious dishes. So the food they made, the dishes. The stews, gjelrat. The plural.
Okay. In the weekend, the families together, organize a picnic with delicious, no, not delicious, shishe it was.
Shishe is a shishe të mbushura me lëngje freskuese. So bottles.
Bottles.
Bottles filled with.
I know lung is the juice.
Correct. And lëngje freskuese, fresh juices.
Fresh juices.
And
kuti I forgot.
Kuti was a box, boxes.
Full of food.
Full of what type of food? Full of different food.
Different.
Ushqime të ndryshme. Këto ishin momentet më të dashura për ta.
These moments
were
me të dashura were lovely.
Të dashura, the dearest moments.
Dearest.
The loveliest, the dearest, yes.
Okay, thank you.
These were the dearest, the loveliest moments for them. Mirë. Okay, ndonjë pyetje? Are there any questions? So there are some nouns in masculine here as well. So obor is masculine. Obor, obori. In plural, it's feminine. It's one of the nouns that changes gender. Do we have any other ones here? Libra, that's plural, and that's masculine. Liber, libri, plural, libra. Tjetër. Ushqim is also masculine. In plural, changes gender, it's feminine. Ushqim, ushqimi, ushqime. Fëmijë, that's a masculine noun. Lëngje, that's a masculine noun. Momente, masculine as well. Ushqime. Here. So these nouns have changed gender. In plural, they are feminine now. Okay, slide number 17. Let's do this exercise as well. There are some nouns në njëjës in singular. We'll change them to the plural. So we'll change only these nouns and then I will highlight, not all of them. So we'll change gruaia, nus, I think, yes, the first words there. Here. Number 1, 2, and 3, Lenson. 4, 5, 6, Elizabeth. You can write it in the chat box. Just write the first word in the plural. 7 and 8, Nicolas. Who was the other one? And Dora, the last two ones. Okay. So these words only will change them to plural. If you change that to plural, then be careful. The verb should be changed to plural as well. If you're watching this video from YouTube, you're welcome to join. Here's the link. And the next lesson will be on the 4th of August. I'm not sure what the topic is. I forgot now what the next topic will be. I think it's the plural of adjectives. Let me just double check. Take your time and do the exercise until I find it. If anyone is ready, we can continue. The plural of pronouns will be the next topic. Here, anyone would like to start?
Jem gati per stat.
Je gati për
Numristat.
shtatën, për numri 7, po. So,
Okay.
nëna ime, mund ta lexosh? Can you read out the singular form?
The singular form.
So the sentence, the whole sentence like it is first, and then we'll change it.
Oh, you want me to translate or just read it?
Just read it in Albanian first, and then we'll
Okay.
put it in plural.
Nëna ime gatuan gjell të shishme çdo të diell.
So my mother cooks delicious stews every Sunday. Oh, my mother's. Yeah, I mean, it could be my mother's. It would be better, or you can use both. Delicious stews. You can use both, or whichever you like.
Okay.
My mother's, or
So I go to the plural now?
whichever you like. Which one do you like to put in plural?
The mother's.
Okay.
So that will translate to Nënat Mia, I think.
Nënat e mia, yes. Nënat e mia. My
Nënat
mother's.
Mia.
Nënat e mia, and then we need the subject, the verb in plural now.
Gatuanin?
Gatuain.
Gatuain.
Ato gatuain, they cook. Gatuain.
Gjellë
You know the plural of.
The plural of gjellë.
Was with ra, so gjellra. Gjellra të shishme, the rest doesn't change.
Shumë mirë.
Nënat e mia gatuajnë gjellra të shishme. Correct. Tjetër? So Elizabeth wrote her answers. So with et, they are correct. Et. Let me see. Nxënësja fitoi çmimin e parë në gar. The student won the first prize. The students, nxënëset, plural definite. Mirë, një nxënëse, dy nxënëse, nxënëset, and then the verb also in plural. Fituan, and then the rest doesn't change. Çmimin e parë. Mjekja, mjeket, correct. Mjekja po kujdeset për pacientët. The doctor is taking care of the patients. Mjeket po kujdesen për pacientët. And këngëtarja këndon, the singer sings. Këngëtaret këndojnë këngë të bukura. So plural definite with t at the end. Yeah. Other ones? So kujdesem, to take care. Kujdesem. Fitoj, to win. And këndoj, to sing. Yeah. Anyone who is ready?
Jem gati për numri 8.
Numri 8, po.
So it would translate dritare lejojnë in the plural.
Plural, but with a definite. It's a subject with t at the end.
Dritaret lejojnë.
Yes, dritaret. Dritaret. If it's a
Leioin.
subject, it needs a T at the end. With aret,
Yep.
leioin, the rest doesn't change.
Mhm.
So the windows, they allow lots of light to enter in the room, to come in the room. Here, theater. Let, to allow. Who had number 1, 2, and 3?
I have. Okay. Okay. Gruaja polozon nie liebe na kopst.
Yes, the woman is reading a book in the garden.
Grad polozoni.
Grad, show me. Grad with an extra T at the end. Grad with an extra E. Polezoin. Or you can keep it the same. They're reading a book, all of them. Nusia veshi nie fustanta bard per dasmene sai. So the bride wore to wear, vesh to wear. She wore a white dress for her wedding. Now, what about the noun is nuse? So nouns that end in a are the same in plural. You just put the t. Nuset.
Nuset.
Fashion. They were. If you want the plural of fustan, it's a masculine noun. Fusta, fustanet, fustanet e bard. Fusata a, fusa a net, fustanet e bard. Theater, motraime.
Motrat.
Motrat. Now, this with pronouns will be the next topic, the plural of pronouns. It is mia. It changes. Motrat e mia, dich moin. They help. Sisters always help at home. Here. Theater. Numri none, numri diet. Who had those?
I guess it was me.
So check out the other examples we did. If they are with ya, check out the endings they take.
I will give it a try. Mësuesit.
Set.
Shpjegon mësimin me shumë kujdes.
So the plural, the verb change as well. Plural now. Shpjegoin.
Okay.
Just like condoin, gatuain, leioin. So the verb needs to be conjugated depending if it's singular or plural. Here, the teachers explain the lesson. Me shumë kujdes means with lots of care, like carefully. Yes, they're explaining the lesson carefully. Here, shkrimtarja numri 10.
Shkrimtarët.
Shkrimtarët, shumë mirë.
Likuar libra të ri me poezi.
So the writers, the female writers, have published a book with poems, a new book with poems. Shumë mirë. Shkrimtarët kanë publikuar. Okay. So most of these were professions. Shkrimtarja, mësuesja, këngëtarja. If you go back to the table, did we have a profession here? No, I'll add one. So mësuese. Teacher, definite was mësuesja. Mësuesja. And the plural, if it's a noun that ends in a, the plural will be the same like the singular, mësuese. So definitely you just add the t at the end, mësueset. So the definites are very used, mësuesja if it's singular, mësueset if it's plural. The same was for the other nouns there. Here. Else, everyone understands all the words here? I can translate any of them again. Me shumë kujdes, like carefully, with lots of care. Gar, that's a competition. Other ones? Here, I'll summarize the plural quickly. So the plural of nouns. For feminine nouns, as I said, the majority will stay the same. That's one thing. And the other thing is, just like masculine nouns, you add a t at the end to make the definite plural. The most common suffix was with a, and it comes from noun that ends in that is the tricky part to memorize, whether it will change those nouns that end in or they have the same form at the end. There's no way to find out, you just learn them by heart. Many of them change, many of them stay the same. Yes. and those that stay the same, like always, I cannot find any exceptions, but are these nouns that end in A or O, professions, nationalities in feminine, they will have the same form in plural. And just a bit tricky, some nouns will have an at the end after the T, and these are typically nouns that are stressed, ștăpi, not ștăpi, cala, not cala, so they're stressed at the end. That's why an extra when you spell them out. Here. As I said, the next lesson, 4th of August, I hope to see you there. It will be about the plural of pronouns. In order to know the plural of pronouns, you should know the plural of nouns. So what we did today. Any questions?
Jo, faleminderit.
Here, then faleminderit, mirupafshim. I'll see you hopefully next time. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.